I did ask Donald Trump earlier today when I was speaking with him whether this moment had sunk in for him.
It's starting to. I'm so, as I say, crooked Hillary. It's just been a big waste of time and a lot of money. But I think we're going to do very well. And you see the kind of love in that room. You know, I don't think it's been reported accurately. There's tremendous unity within the party. I mean, they'll talk about one or two people or a few people. But when you look at the room, most importantly, when you look at the room and you look at all of those people going absolutely wild,
especially when people have said lock her up.
Well, that's tough stuff. But people are saying, I mean, they're saying they haven't seen that kind of enthusiasm in a convention in many, many years.
How about this speech by Melania? We learned today that as someone who works with you all, Meredith McIver, offered her resignation. Why not accept it? Weren't you angry?
She's been with me a long time. She's a very good person. She came to see me because she hated to see the conflict, and she made a mistake. And, you know, people make mistakes. You've made mistakes. We all make mistakes. And I guess maybe if she weren't with me for a long time and if I didn't know how good she was, I've done books with her that have been bestsellers. She's a terrific person. She just made a mistake. And I thought it was terrific the way she came forward and just said, look, it was a mistake that I made. And she thought it was very unfair to Melania. Although, interestingly, the press treated Melania very well because they didn't think it was her.
How's she handling all this?
It is a different world. You know, it's a different world. Who would ever think that to this extent? I mean, you know, no matter where you move, no matter where you breathe, it's like a big deal. But she handles it well. She's a strong woman. She's a good woman. I thought she made an incredible speech. I thought she was beautiful.
She had that haul.
She had that haul. Totally had the haul. And which is terrific because it was very unfair. I think it was very unfair. Although I will say, the media, they did not think she actually had anything to do with it, which is nice.
So you've had some amazing entrances this week. You emerged out of that smoke on Monday night. You had the helicopter today. How do you top it tomorrow night?
Well, you're going to stay tuned. You're going to be there. I mean, you will definitely be there. I'm not looking for entrance, George. I'm looking for really a good grouping of words that's going to talk about our country and the problems that we have. We have deep problems. We have really deep-seated problems. So it's not about the entrance. It's about the words, and it's about getting the words done. And the only way we're going to get that taken care of is we have to, in November, do very well.
I was with you the day you announced, a little more than a year ago. Did you ever believe on that day you'd be standing here right now as the nominee of the Republican Party?
You know, George, so many people, friends, have asked me that question. And I guess the answer is yes, I thought I would, or I wouldn't have done it. Now, maybe you don't think of it, and I had no idea it was going to be this big. This is beyond what I would have even assumed. But people have asked me the question, and I guess the answer has to be yes, or I don't think I would have done it. I mean, I don't play to I don't play to lose, so I assume I thought somewhere deep down that I was going to do well.
And he did do well tomorrow night, his big night.